always say it's best to start from profile to get things set up. So select profile at the bottom, and then we can work our way from the top down. So I'll click the first option, support person people. Now if you get stuck on any of these options, you've got information icon, tap that. It says here your support person will receive an email invitation to be included in your study skills journey. Now they can accept or decline that, and then also StudyKit will notify you as soon as they respond. So it's a good way to have support. Click close. I've added one there already. Top right, click the plus, and then you can add them in there. I do recommend clicking the camera icon here and adding something from a photo library as well, like an avatar. It just gives that person more personality than just a name if you can't get a photo. Click cancel at the bottom. I want to go to key contacts. Tap on that. Again, top right, click the eye. Add contacts details of anyone you would like to be included in your key contact list. Well, it's really important who you choose here. I want to click close. So it could be a study skills tutor, for example. It's up to you feel would be support. Now remember with this app as well, it can send data information of how you're feeling within your studies. So maybe one of your challenges or tasks you're struggling with, and it'll let them know in kind of a graph, which I'll show you that anyway, so you get a feel for that. But to add another name, top right, click plus, and again, type in the information, click cancel, and we'll come out of there, cancel. Now, emergency contacts. This doesn't replace the police, fire engine or ambulances. So for example, I've added mine. So if you struggle with mental health or physical health, you can add a support mechanism in there which you can call quickly. Again, top right, click plus, and you can add that information in there again if needed. Click cancel. Now we're going to move on to challenges, response format, tasks and toolkit. Now it's important to remember this kind of integrates together to support you. So I'm going to click challenges. Now I've filled in a few bits here already. Now here you can select edit or add your challenges. Now remember what I said with the eye, if you get stuck, it will give you a quick listing of how to use that option. So I've got a few there, and I've ticked communication, concentration, confidence, and at the bottom then time management. So I can tick the ones that I feel I struggle with, or if I click plus top right, you might have your own one that you kind of struggle with that's personal to you. So I'm just going to put withdrawn and save. It says it's okay, click it. Now if I come down in alphabetical order, you can see now it's been added, withdrawn. So I could then tick that as one of my challenges and click continue. Now if you have a look down here, the challenges option, you can see I can modify these if I want. All my challenges from concentration, and I've added a little note in there as well. ADHD, struggle with attention, concentration, but also periods of hyperfocus. And then if I go right down to the one where I've just added withdrawn, that could be caused by depression. So you're building a map of your challenges step by step. Click save. So that's how you set up the challenges ready. I'll show you how to use them in a minute. We're going to move on to response format. Tap on that. Now you've got response format of how you're feeling, and it could be with a challenge, a task, or whatever. So you need something visual that will work for you. Now I've currently got it on flag. So how it works is if I'm not in a good place, it'll be red. If I'm not in such a bad place, it goes up in colour, yellow, green, and then really dark green. If we're in a good place. It's just a quick indicator, not just for you, but also for your support workers. Same goes for the emoji with a smiley face and a sad face, but I do like to use the flags. It's more visual for me. Click continue. Then we're going to move on to tasks. Now, I've added some tasks already. Now, this is great. So if you struggle with specific tasks, we can then integrate options for you to help you with those tasks and challenges. So if I scroll down, we've got ones I haven't added there. So I'm going to add a new one. So if you want to add your own again, top right, you can. But I'm going to put writing report and click continue. It's going to take me through criteria that I need to fill in. And here I need to deselect what I feel is not relevant to me. So I'm going to leave them all in there. Though I might untick just withdrawn for that one. Remember what we added earlier with the challenges. See how they're coming up now and they integrate into your tasks. Click continue. Choose your response level. So I'm going to have as red. I'm just going to do I'll do a yellow, kind of medium. Now again, click the eye if you get stuck on what you need to put in there, and it says there you can use between 1 and 5 responses for each task. So there's 5 different colours of the flags that I can use. What does response mean for you? Now a yellow could mean for me, I'll just put spelling and typing, click done. Then underneath assign an indicator. So I could put, for now, I'll put OK for now. And I can add additional ones if I want with the plus here. But if you click the eye, it says which indicator links to your response. So always have a look at the information so you know where you're going. Click continue. So there we go. I'm now building up. I've got my indicator up there, OK. Choose an action. So then I can choose an action. I could put send me a positive reinforcement, no action at all, nudge me. And then the 2 bottom ones, notify me by chosen key contacts, or alert me, or alert my chosen key contacts. So we added them earlier. So I'm going to put notify my chosen key contacts. And then I can select the key contacts by clicking plus. So I just put, I'll tap on Mary Smith so you can see the details, click close, and I can tick the ones that I want to add. So I'm going to add 2 and then click save. No key contacts now added. Also, we need to be notified. I put 840, click done, and click continue. Message has been added successfully, click OK. I've now set up all my tasks there, from writing assignment down to exam preparation. Click cancel. Last of all, I'm going to go to Toolkit. Now I've got 3 there from Toolkit already. If I come at the top here, I've selected all. You can choose assignment, so specifically go to assignment. See the green option, challenges. But I want to leave that on all. And I'm going to add a new one. So click plus. Add a heading. I'll put placement, time, keeping, and communication. And click done. Select a category I want to add that to. So that's going to go to my placement category in the drop down menu. Now you can add solutions for this. So for example, a message. What do I do with placement, timekeeping and communication? And make time to talk. Click done. And click done again. So I've added myself a message I can come back to help me. Again, you can add a video if you've got a video that you want to quickly put up there for yourself, or even add photos if you want as a support mechanism to come up. You can do all 3 if you wish. And again, you can click plus to add more. Click save. There you go. Click OK in the middle. You can see at the top there, placement, timekeeping and communication. So I want to come out of there. So what I want to do is come to the bottom, click Insights. Now this is a great option to see how you've been getting on. And key contacts, if you send them, also see these. So select a date range. So I'll do from the 1st to the 7th at the top, just 1 week. Click on my challenges. So I might want to see how I've been doing with my communication and maybe concentration. Click apply. And then you'll see a graph appear underneath. Now if I click underneath, remember the tasks where that applies, the challenges in those 4 tasks, which are color coded, which is really handy actually, because then if I scroll up, I can see research, red, started off bad. Now if I go up a bit more, so you can see the dates. So red's research. So on the 1st, I did not answer. And then on the 2nd and 3rd, not so good. But by the 5th and 6th, as it goes up, you can see it's good. So you not just you, but also your key contacts can see that and trying to help you to go in the right direction. So it's really handy, that little chart. They'll see it as a bar chart when it sends it to them. They won't see it as a graph. It's more of a bar chart, just to let you know. But again, tap top right, and you can select your challenges from the list, and in response to tasks connected, those challenges can be viewed as a graph. And click close and scroll down. Now reports, pretty similar. You don't get the challenges options on the graph. It's all tasks. So if I click all tasks, so I'm going to tick all of them, click apply, and you can see underneath 3 of the tasks. You can scroll down and you can see how you've been doing with that, from not answered all the way up to excellent. So again, it's a good overlay report overview of how you're getting on with your studies. Also, if you tap on the graph, it gives you a quick outlay of it as well, so you can see it in more linear format if you want, and click close and click home. So you can access those options by tapping on these icons, for example contacts, toolkit, and so on. Now top right hand corner you've got a notifications option, tap on that. Now these are notifications of my tasks and challenges. So at the top there, previous I've got there, today I've got one out there, exam preparation, so I just added that earlier. So if I tap on it, exam preparation, limit too much revision. So I'm going, yeah, I've got to do that, make sure I do that before my exam, click submit, then tap on it and click submit. And then it will give you an image as well that might support you. And that's only my dog, but he puts a smile on my face. Click continue. And then you can see the green dot disappears. Now, if you actually come up here and tap on it, if you actually swipe from right to left, you can mark that as read or delete. So I'm going to mark that as read, and you see the little green orange that indicates you've seen it. And to trash it, top right, click on trash. You can clear all if you want as well. Come out of there. That's just a quick look at Study Key without going into detail, but just give you an idea of how it works. Thanks for watching.